I mean, I tell people all the time, I'm mentally ill. So regardless if I just got a big ego, so regardless if I'm hurt, I'm not gonna show it. I'm gonna show you, and I'm not gonna show you because I feel like if I start moving different than how I'm like, when like people used to me seeing, they're gonna be like, oh, he's hurt. So I'm just gonna be like, crack ribs or not, I'd figure a way how to defend it in the pocket. It's not gonna work out all the time, but I'm gonna try. Shakur's smart. So maybe he had something and he was like, fuck that. Cause I'm not gonna front. I spar with Edwin, bro. That nigga can crack. That nigga can crack, bro.
Future Legends Podcast, episode 73. Welcome back to the most entertaining boxing podcast on the planet. I am Teon. This is Syd.
Yeah.
No Kenny today. He just simply overslept. So yeah, I'm gonna put him on blast. But we got a lot of fights to talk about because we missed last week's episode. But make sure if you're on the podcast, you're watching right now, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We're closing in on 1,000 subscribers.
Come on, man.
Follow us on TikTok. Follow us on Instagram. Do all that. Same shit y'all been doing. Just keep the support going.
Let's go.
But let's start it off with Usyk and Dubois. So I'm going to bring up that fight first because it's the easiest fight to talk about. It's not complex at all. I feel like a lot of people were overestimating Dubois and they really focused on that one low blow moment or body shot, whatever you want it to be.
It's a low blow. They
focused on that too much, and the first fight wasn't even close. And now the second fight isn't close, and they're saying because of what Usyk just did, he's like one of the greatest fighters of all time. Not just greatest heavyweight, greatest fighters of all time.
One of.
I do think in this era, like 100%, I would say he's the best heavyweight of this era because we had like the conversation of you had Fury, Wilder, and Joshua. Who's the best? And then he just came out of nowhere and just showed that he's clearly better than all of them. Even though he didn't fight Wilder, at this point in Wilder's career, we know how that fight would go. At this point in his career,
come on, man.
Wilder with confidence, that would have been an interesting fight. It would have been an interesting fight.
Yeah, Usyk got too much skill for that though. It would be interesting. I'm not gonna lie, because can he handle the power?
The thing is,
probably
with Usyk does best when you're coming after him. Because he's going to outbox you. He going to walk you in the shots. Wilder just sits and waits.
But then he
we talking about confident prime Wilder.
He gets a little reckless when he lands like a good shot.
After he hurts you. But a lot of people at that time, not a lot of people, nobody at that time, except Fury could handle it after he hurt them. Because he was just throwing bombs.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, so.
You're right about that.
That's the only heavyweight that he didn't beat. But, he beat everybody else. He beat them twice. So now they're saying.
He beat the guy that beat Wilder 3 times.
Yeah. So they're saying, like I said, they're saying he's one of the greatest of all time. If we're talking greatest heavyweight of all time, I don't think he's number one.
Top 5, easy.
I wish Kenny was here, so he can, because Kenny obviously is a heavyweight. He loves heavyweights, but I did my research and I had to really go back and think. Skill wise, yes, it's a different generation. Yeah, he's going to be better than all the ones that came before. But we got to talk about accolades and accomplishments. I think he only has 6 or 7 heavyweight fights because he was a cruiserweight before.
Mm-hmm.
And even though they were big fights, it's very hard when you got heavyweights like Ali who fought in multiple generations. All these titles, like I think Larry Holmes and Joe Louis. Joe Louis has 25 title defenses. Larry Holmes have 20. I know you're probably thinking, who these dudes that they fought. But it's hard to defend your title 20, 25 times, bro. Like physically it's tough, mentally it's tough, and you got hungry guys coming up over and over again. I think it's just too soon. This generation of boxing fans is just, the second somebody does something, he's the best.
The reason I don't think that part, the only reason I don't think it's too soon, due to the fact, Usyk is a small heavyweight.
Yeah, but so was Holyfield. He was a cruiserweight that moved. He's not the first person to move from cruiserweight and become heavyweight.
But to do what he's doing against the top guys, the most dangerous guys in the weight division, in the heavyweight division, he's making them look kind of easy, not easy, but kind of easy a little bit.
The thing is, he beat dudes that had chinks in their armor. He beat Joshua. Yeah. Joshua was already defeated before.
Yeah.
Fury's a good fighter, but he got pushed up higher than he should have been off of that Wilder fight. Like after he beat Wilder, it's like what I just said. They was like, he's the greatest ever. I'm like, how is he the greatest ever? Because he beat Wilder.
Yeah.
So they put this Fury is the greatest since Muhammad Ali thing. So when Usyk beat him, he took that spot. But Fury didn't really accomplish nothing. Fury's resume isn't really good.
Yeah, he did beat
He beat Klitschko and he beat Wilder, and those are the only
kind of
two.
Old at that point.
Only two. He got dropped by Francis Ngannou before he fought Usyk. People might not remember that.
Yeah, the Ngannou fight was he should have made Ngannou regardless if you training or not, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Train hard, not train hard, whatever it is, bro. You a pro at what you do. You're a master at what you do. Guys like Ngannou should never admit an easy fight, regardless. Because look what AJ did to him.
Put him out.
Easy. It didn't make it wasn't even hard. But yeah, I see what you're talking.
Yeah, I can't say he's like skill wise. Yeah, he's nice. Like, but when we talking top 10 all time, we're not going just off of skill, because then the list would look a lot different. Because that means every generation we'll have a new top 10 all time. Because boxers, they keep getting better. The sport evolves. But yeah, I don't think he's like. I feel like I can name a couple heavyweights that you can kind of like mix around with him. And if we talking about top 10 all time great fighters, I don't
think he's top 10.
They were saying 10. He was top 3.
Top 3 over who?
That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking.
But you know what though? Like you always say though, recency bias, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Once you do something, cause I'm not gonna lie, what he did was great.
Yeah.
Knocked him out, whatever. But once he did that, everyone was like, okay, he's number 1. But then if people have to look back and think about all the fighters throughout the years, would we really say he's top 3? No.
Can't be.
They said that with Lomachenko though. People were saying he was the greatest fighter of all time.
Yeah, it was too soon.
Too soon, bro. He didn't do nothing. But
see, now it changed. Now the rhetoric's changed now, because you can't really judge until the career is finished.
Which is true. You can't judge until the career is finished, because that's what we do with everybody else. All those great guys like Ali's, the Foremans, the Tysons, all those guys, they have to finish their career first before we start saying the greatest of all time.
Yeah.
Now we just saying as soon as somebody captured a title, greatest of all time.
Yeah,
the GOAT, the great. Yeah. Like, come on, relax. Give it time, because somebody else can come through, because we don't know yet, right? We don't know how much time you have left in the sport, but somebody else can come through and pack up Usyk, and not what we gonna say.
The next guy is the greatest of all time. I mean, that's what this era of fans do.
That's what they do, but that's not fair. Wait till his career is done, and then we start to judge like we do with everybody else. Yeah. So that's my take on it. Right now, I mean, I'm not a big heavyweight fan. I keep it. I'm honest with that. Again, there's nobody in the heavyweight division I can learn from like that. I'm freaking. I fight at 140, bro. 135. Like, they fight different. But if I could, off the top of my head, I could. Just off the top of my head, I could probably say he's top 5. But if I go through the list and do my research, who knows? Maybe he might. Change, yeah. It might start to change.
Skill wise, I give him.
Yeah, skill wise, he's
skill
up there.
Wise, I only put him number 2. Skill wise, I think Lennox Lewis is a better heavyweight than him.
Okay,
but I think skill wise, I think he's probably like the best we've seen technically.
That's what I'm saying.
With like what he has in front of him.
I hate to talk about skill wise, because the generation changes, bro. It changes. Yeah. It's going to change over and over, and it is what it is. Because if you put some of the guys in this generation right now to like say 1960, the niggas will go 200-0, bro. Yeah. But right now, let's be honest, bro. And some of them, and we're not even talking about like the Shakurs and Davis. We talking about just the regular freaking B-class fighters. They'll probably go like 150 and fucking 1. Who knows, bro? Come on. So it's like skill wise, it's different. I don't like the
got
skill.
Flack for that recently, because he was saying, and people rank Sugar Ray Robinson too high.
Yeah, and I agree with him, bro. Because again, people talk, bro. How many people actually that's watching this podcast right now, that's watching boxing in general right now, that actually seen Sugar Ray Robinson fight, that knows his background like we do with these fighters now? The thing about it, people hear about these old school coaches talking about some of these fighters, and they're like, just, oh yeah, he's the greatest of all time. Bro, come on, son. Let's be honest. The same way we critique guys like Canelo right now, he ain't fighting nobody. Name me 3 people off the top of your head Sugar Ray Robinson fought.
They not
exactly. They're gonna say, what's that boy? What's his name? Lamata. And then maybe somebody else. But then again, all right, so we say Lamata.
He has 170 fights. So 170 wins. So
like what, 20-something losses, 16 losses, something like that?
But they definitely can't name 10 opponents.
They can't name 5 opponents, bro.
5 is crazy, yeah.
Cause okay, fine, we're gonna say Lamata or whatever, cause that's that rivalry they had. Yeah. All right, cool. Now show me Lamata's background. Who did he fight? Y'all don't know.
It's boxing changes. So.
It changes, but then y'all want to critique fighters now that they ain't fighting nobody, they ain't doing this, they ain't doing that. Why is he fighting this? Bro, do the same thing with Robinson and shit like that. Like, and not to say Robinson is not a great fighter. He was a great fighter in his era. Like, bro, he was a beast in his era. But we're not gonna sit here and be like, yo, he's the god of boxing, bro. He's not. Because we put guys like fucking, if we go back to prime Roy Jones, put him in that era, yeah.
Bro,
all right.
Put Kovalev in the time machine.
Come on, man.
Imagine Kovalev. Oh my God, Kovalev would destroy
Yo,
everybody,
son,
boy.
packed up. But it's just, but it happens though. Generation changes, skills. It just happens. Once the generation changes, we learn from the old school. We learn what to do, what not to do, and then we evolve.
Yeah.
But
Like every sport.
That's every sport. But we're not gonna say
usually sometimes like for like 10, 15 years, the sport kind of stays around the same, and then you just see like a change. Like
it changes, and then it is. I mean, it is what it is. Robinson, we're gonna say he's great for his era. But we're not gonna act like he's a god of boxing. He's the greatest of all time, because people now accomplishing way greatest feats than what Robinson and what even some of these older fighters have been doing. So it is what it is.
But staying on the whole generational gap thing, we got a big feud online right now between two boxing legends. Two of the real top 5 of all time.
Bro, I don't want to talk about it, bro. Come on, man.
I don't care what your list is. If you don't have Roy Jones and Floyd Mayweather in your top 5,
I don't give a if you don't have them in your top 3, bro. Prime for prime. You're bugging.
Nah, you can't say prime for prime. We just talk about the whole career. You can't do that. You see, you say that because you like Roy. You can't say that. You talking about the whole career. Whole career still, but still though, he's top 5 though.
Top 5, man.
I feel like top 5. The lowest Roy Jones should have to go on the list is maybe 6 or 7. He can't go lower than that though. But I feel like
that's low as shit, man. That just means you don't like him.
That's low for him. Nah, because there's a lot of fighters that. Like again with the Usyk stuff, it's a lot of fighters that have been doing shit in boxing, bro.
That's true.
That top 10 is pretty hard for another fighter to step into that top 10. It's tough, bro.
Now you're right.
I feel like if Canelo would have beat Bivol and he would have got that light heavyweight undisputed, I think he might have been the one to walk through the top 10. But he lost that one. I mean, everything else he did was great, but that would have been like.
That would probably solidify him in the top 10 for sure.
So, but going back to Roy and Floyd real quick. Obviously, it's egos and stuff like that. It really happens because Floyd always talks shit about Sugar Ray Leonard. And Sugar Ray Leonard was Roy Jones' favorite fighter. He always says that. He loves Sugar Ray Leonard. So he feels the need to, protect his legacy, protect his name. But he just tries to make it seem like Floyd ain't that. And that ain't true. You don't got to think Floyd is the best, whatever. You don't got to think he's number 1. But he was saying Floyd never fought somebody that was his equal. Let's stay on that at first. How do you feel about that?
I'm not gonna lie. Watching all this little feud is like watching your hero go senile and crash into a wall. I'm not gonna front. If you know me, you know Roy Jones is my favorite fighter of all time. I don't give a damn him getting knocked out in his old age. Y'all already know how I stand with Roy Jones. But watch him now and talk about Floyd, I gotta disagree. Like bad. I'm disagreeing with everything he's saying, bro. Like I understand his thought process in terms of like being a fighter, but to say like then he said like Duran would beat Floyd or something like that.
Yeah,
it's like I don't know. Roy's wrong. Floyd has fought so many people on his that was his equal.
He just made them look bad.
He just made them look bad. Because again, how many times? Because for not finding someone in the equal is you. Every time you step in that ring, you're like the odds would be like plus freaking 3,000.
Yeah.
But it wasn't like that for a lot of his fights. It was always a back and forth, right? It was even all right, fine. We want to talk. Even just look at the Castillo fight, right? Y'all want to talk about Floyd lost to Castillo. That's technically his equal, right? If it was that close, that's technically his equal. But then guess what? Second fight, smoked him.
Yeah.
You can go even more recent with the Maidana fight, right? Some people feel like Floyd lost the first fight. I don't know what the fuck y'all was watching, but whatever. Some people felt like it was that close of a fight. Isn't that your equal? If it's that close of a fight, rematch them again, smoked them. You know what I'm saying? Like we can go through.
His next thing was he was saying. He's fighting these dudes when they got old, but Floyd was older than a lot of them.
That's what I'm
saying.
saying.
Like I seen a comment. It was like, so everybody gets old and Floyd stays young.
But I understand what he's saying because technically Floyd did not take punishment. But again, that's how great he is though, because he's older, right? But he didn't take no punishment. Doesn't that show greatness? Like, bro, we all came up the same era. So what? Because you're the one that took punishment and I didn't take punishment. I still fought. I didn't take no punishment. When you consider me great? I walked out my fights. Now they want they're gonna say he fought Cotto when he's old. You fought Pacquiao when he's old. They're all about the same age, bro. Yeah. Just Pacquiao went through.
Than Pacquiao.
That's what I'm saying. Pacquiao went through wars But that also shows that how great Floyd is. Because Pacquiao fought Marquez 4 times, bro. Or 3 times. How many times? 4, right? They went through war after war, draw after draw, whatever it is. This decision, that decision. You know, people felt Marquez won. This it's like, all right, cool. Floyd fought on Marquez, and that shit was unbelievable, bro. After what, 16 months later, it was retirement.
Yeah.
So that was one of his, like you just said, one of his best performances ever. But that was the same guy that.
But they say he's too big for Marquez, but he wasn't too big for Pacquiao.
How, bro?
Bro, they don't.
But then guess what though? And I saw him brought up the Paul Williams thing, right? Didn't Paul Williams fight 54?
Yeah. Floyd didn't campaign at 54.
54, bro.
He moved up to fight for titles.
For titles. And even when he weighed in, he was always 52, 51. Yeah. Like, come on, bro.
Why would he just go up and just fight?
That's what I'm saying. Like, some fights have to make sense, right? I'm not going for, and that's why I say I understand what Roy is saying, though. But Roy is saying that because, bro, you're a bigger guy, bro. So you're able to move up. I mean, I'm just talking about height-wise. You're a big guy. You're able to move up and campaign in the heavier divisions because the guys are maybe an inch or two, fucking inch or two taller than you. But if not, you guys still the same size, right? Floyd fucking campaigned. He fought a few times at 54, weighed in like 52.
Yeah.
Bro, while guys are cutting weight, he had to put the weight on to even make that and barely made it. Like, come on. Like, let's be real. It was still a great feat to watch Floyd fight at 54 and do the things that he did at 54.
Yeah.
But I like I said, I understand what Roy's talking about in terms of him fighting certain people and not fighting certain people. But it's like, it still had to make sense, bro. Because even Paul Williams ain't beating Floyd, bro.
Yeah.
But
people forget that he fought Lara and Lara was cooking him and they robbed Lara.
I'm saying, but Floyd understood those. Like, all right, I might cook you, but bro, it's boxing. My body's gonna take a lot of punishment. You're a lot bigger than I am. It's still boxing at the end of the day. And Floyd understood, like, bro, I'm making X amount of dollars, bro. There's no point in me doing all of this. Then when I'm done with the sport, I came here and enjoy my money.
Yeah.
Like, Floyd still fought Floyd fought the people he needed to fight to prove that he's great.
Yeah.
Okay, he won't say he didn't fight Amir Khan. Would it have been a good fight? I think so.
I think that would have been the fight that made Mayweather get a stoppage. Because he's too accurate for Amir Khan.
And that's another thing too. Is like,
because Roy was like, yo, he's fast. I'm like, bro, that's Floyd's at the level with, just because you're fast, don't mean you're gonna beat him, bro.
Because look, all right, fucking Gary Russell was fast, and look what Lomachenko did.
Yeah, like,
the only thing I thought
Roy was like simplifying Floyd. I feel like when Roy talks about Mayweather, he like simplifies everything he do. Like make it seem like he's a great fighter, but so was everybody else. Nah, he's not just a great fighter, bro. Like,
because he talking about, because even when the guy said American, what's his name, Danny Garcia timed Amir Khan, right?
He said, like, you don't got that left hook.
He ain't got that left hook.
You know what the dude should have said? Chris Algieri walked down Amir Khan. Now, if Chris Algieri could walk down Amir Khan, Chris Algieri is not a power puncher. Doesn't have this same close experience as Mayweather. You don't think Floyd could walk him down?
It's like, bro, the fight would have been good. I'm not gonna front. Would that fight have been good to see? Yes. But I'd give it about 4 rounds before Floyd started timing the shit out of Amir Khan, bro. Because Amir Khan was fast.
Maybe because the thing about Khan, he rushes. So he rushes, so Floyd might get that timing faster. Because there ain't no setup. He's just going to start throwing. It's like, okay.
It's like, all right, cool. Like, yeah, the first 2 rounds, 2-3 rounds, like, and Floyd's a computer, so he already knows, like, and he says all the time, bro, everybody's sharp in the first 3 rounds. Yeah. Floyd don't give a fuck about first 3-4 rounds. So Floyd's going to be like, all right, cool. You look cute. Nigga, 5 and 6 and 7, start picking up and start beating that ass. So, yes, it would have been a great fight to see. But, bro, the results have been the same as everybody else.
It's also weird because, like you said about fights making sense. At that time when he fought, people say he should have fought Khan, Maidana just beat Broner. That was the biggest fight to make at 47. Why would you why
would I downplay that?
Just go fight Amir Khan instead of fighting Maidana? The guy that just beat the dude that's supposed to be the next you.
Exact. Now I forgot. Yeah, that was around that time.
Yeah,
right?
That was the next fight.
So the fight that, like I just said, the fight that makes sense is a Maidana fight. Yeah. And like I said, the fight was close the first fight, second fight smoked him. Yeah. So I don't understand how he's not like these guys wasn't his equal. Because if these guys wasn't his equal, he'd be cooking them. Like,
that's the thing I like. I wish I could ask Roy, what is your definition of equal? Because if you're going off of competitive, then how much of your equals did you fight, Roy? Because you smoked everybody.
I was just about to say that. Yeah. Because I'm about to say, like, boy, Roy,
you didn't
fight no equals then.
So if you say, okay, James Toney.
He smoked. He tried to
Exactly.
smoke James Toney.
Exactly. So before the fight, they thought, okay,
It
this
was
might
equal
be
because
equal.
technically, yes, James Toney
Yeah.
was a bad motherfucker at that time. But that Roy made it look kind of easy,
So
bro.
you look back at Floyd and Diego Corrales. Corrales was a bad. They thought he was a bad player. But now we look back at it, it's like, oh, that was just a brilliant performance, bro. If you listen to the commentators and you listen to the build-up for the fight, the way they talking about Corrales, and it was like, yo, yeah, you know, he's a bigger guy for the weight class, but it's still gonna be tough for Floyd because.
But that's also why Floyd was on his legs the whole. Because if he would, let's be honest, bro, Floyd was not. If it was not equals, wouldn't Floyd just walk him down and beat him, just beat him to death?
Exactly. So,
but Floyd was on his bicycle because he knows if he gets caught, he gonna be a short night.
So, and then the last thing before we move on, but when Roy said he beat James Toney had a better shoulder roll than Floyd.
How do you know that? He didn't fight Floyd. How do you know that? How do you know that? I'm just saying you can't say because people always say this person's better than this person until they fight this person. I was like, oh, it's different when you get in the ring. Why would, bro? You only fought. That's what I'm saying. I don't want to talk about this topic because it makes me have to go against Roy, and I hate this shit because like he's wrong, bro. He's wrong. Like to say James Toney had a better shoulder roll than Floyd, bro, it was just different. Nigga.
Yeah, it's just different.
It was just different. It was different. That's all I'm gonna say. It's just different. Like. It's like fucking, it's just different. I don't know how to put it. It's like driving a fucking Honda and a Nissan, nigga. Yeah. Like, they both fucking sedans. Just one drives a little bit different. Yeah. You might like this one better than that one, or whatever it is, bro. It's just different, bro. This shit breaks my heart, bro, even talking about this. Because Roy, he's wrong. He's wrong in every way. And I can see, the more I see these clips, I'm like, yo, he really just don't like Floyd. Because I don't think I'm seeing him give him his props at all. It was just...
Yeah, almost never.
It's like
the only thing he did was I would say that when he talked about the Canelo fight, he said he didn't beat Canelo just because Canelo was too young. He was like, it wasn't an age thing. It was just like a game plan versus game plan thing.
Yeah.
He was like, that's the first person I actually seen that said that. That was like, yo, Canelo just fought the wrong fight. It wasn't just about him being too young. Yeah.
It was it wasn't just about that. But even I did see that. He said Canelo was his only equal. Which is bullshit.
Yeah, because to me that wasn't his equal.
I thought at the time I thought Canelo was too young for Floyd. Yeah. To be honest, because I think he needed more experience. But they went off the whole like Floyd was like 40 something old and
Canelo was also 40 something.
And Canelo was young, but we know boxing. That shit don't matter, bro. Experience matters. But to say Canelo was his equal with the least amount of experience, but then guys like again, Corrales was his equal. Like
for everybody, see that's the thing. For everybody else, he went off of age. He was saying they were too old.
How old was Cotto? Isn't Cole like? I think Cole might be a year or two.
They're
older.
peers, bro. Niggas all in. That's what I think. My thing. They're all in the same generation.
Shit,
you can't be too old for somebody if y'all in the same generation. You can't. If y'all in the same. Well, yeah, they all like they went to the Olympics around the same time. I think Sugar Ray was like a few years before him when he went to the Olympics, but it was like 4 years. That's like what we got going on right now.
So that's not old, bro. If you fight in the same generation, come up at the same time, being pro, all right, maybe Floyd, somebody might turn pro a year or two before something. It don't fucking matter. This same generation, bro. Like
because look, De La Hoya was 92, Floyd was 96. So like in terms of turning pro, turned pro a few years before Floyd, but Floyd was on the undercards. Floyd was asking for these fights, but they was like, bro, you the little man. You stay down there. When his time came, it's not his fault that these dudes, was losing. That's what he said on ESPN. He said everybody losing to each other, but nobody could beat me. And that's what people really don't like.
So it goes right back. So how they not? Right,
they lose. They fighting each other. They having great classic fights. Sugar Shane and Oscar De La Hoya, great fights.
But yeah, Floyd Steps make that shit look easy, but they're not. They're not his kids. They're not this. They're this. They already went through a war already. They're like, bro. All right, man. Y'all got it, bro.
They don't like Floyd, but hey, maybe one day.
Maybe one day. This shit sucks, man. This shit sucks.
Talk about another all-time great fighter. Manny Pacquiao just came back. I give him credit for going 12 at 46 against a younger fighter.
Fell asleep, nigga.
But that's what I was going to say. Like, I'm going to call a spade. That was not a good fight.
Bro.
To me, Manny didn't look good. He was falling over. He was just throwing at nothing.
And that's exactly why I fell asleep. Yeah. I was watching that, man.
And then Barrios, starstruck. Like, Barrios, I'm not gonna blame Pacquiao. Pacquiao did the best he could. He's 46, bro. And he had a long layoff. He had a lot of wars. So I don't blame Pacquiao at all. I give him credit just for even
No.
coming back and fighting
Yeah.
for a title immediately. But Barrios, you were supposed to pack him
Bro,
up.
that's
like,
why I miss the old generation, bro. Old generation back in what, early 2000s, 90s, bro. If you come
back?
out of retirement, bro, I'm putting you back in retirement, bro.
Bad too.
I'm bad. I'm gonna hurt you.
It make you question your decision. Damn,
yeah. Because you know what it was too? First of all, I think a lot, like back then, it was again a lot of pride. And they see it as disrespectful. Like, you old. You say like you 3 years removed from the sport and you old. You try to come back and fight me when I'm young.
Out of all people,
and I'm champ me? Bro, all right. So you think this shit is a game. Plus, on top of that, it was more of like, oh yeah, this y'all hero, right? All right, watch how I'm gonna do him real quick.
Yeah, Barrios don't got like that's why. I mean, we was talking about it on Xbox. I was like, Xbox. We was playing Call of Duty.
So, that's how I fell asleep.
Yeah.
I fell asleep
but I was saying, Barrios is not like he don't have that like I'm gonna go stop you attitude. He
never
have
had that.
Yeah, he's just a boxer. He's a good boxer. He'll fight back if things get heated, but he's not that kind of guy.
Yeah.
But if you make Manny Pacquiao, even if you starstruck, but if you make Manny Pacquiao miss like 6 times and you counter him, jab, move, jab,
I ain't gonna lie. That's when the confidence was be. Oh yeah.
I don't know like if the power was there. I don't know if Manny was hurting him. I don't know. But
I don't think so because
never turned it up. His face didn't get bruised up nothing.
That's I seen Pacquiao was landing some clean shots. It didn't look like it bothered Barrios like that. I don't know. I could have been, I'm not in there, so I don't know if Barrios got poker face or not. So it is what it is. But it didn't look like it really. You know what I mean? Sometimes you see when people hurt. Come on, we know when people hurt when they start doing this shit.
They take a little step back. They try to get extra serious. That's what you can say.
Yeah, but it seemed like Barrios looked like he got hit and then back to the jab. It's like, I don't know.
Like, I knew he was going to work that jab good, but he didn't do nothing else.
No, you got draw with an old man, bro. That's embarrassing. I don't care what no one says. I
didn't score the fight, so I don't know like if it was a robbery or not. I don't know who was supposed to win, but I do think whenever I see fights where fighters are not separated from each other like that, a draw makes sense.
I woke up to a draw, so that's how I see it. A draw is. I just know, like, I know there was certain rounds though early in the fight.
It was given to Manny.
It was given like Barrios. I would thought Barrios took the round easily and give it to Manny.
That's why Kenny bet on the draw because he was like, yeah. See,
you bet on the draw?
Yeah, mid fight he bet on the draw. He got a little money for
this
it.
Mother.
Because we was like, yo, they're not gonna give it to Barrios for it, like, because the way they was going, it was
Damn.
But I was going to bring this up to say, what's next for Manny Pacquiao? Because before the fight, he was saying he wants a big fight. So I think he was using Barrios to get a title.
I think leverage. When he trying to get the Gervonta fight?
You're saying Tank, now he's saying Mayweather. I don't want him to fight Floyd again. I don't want to see
I don't care for Floyd. I really don't care for Floyd to come out.
Because they were saying Manny does like 1,500 sit-ups a day. I couldn't tell. The way his body looked.
Yo, deadass, bro.
At least we know he's not on steroids. We know for a fact he wasn't on steroids. That was not a steroids body. That was not. They talking about the 1,500 a day?
Yeah, it looked like that, bro. I do 5 sit-ups and I'm
go for a jog and that's it. Yeah, they say he do like 1,500.
He looked like an old man, bro. I ain't gonna front.
Yeah,
he was moving like an old man. He looked like an old man. He even had like his balance was off, bro.
Yeah, like every time he go on the front foot, and we already see Floyd. Exhibition fight, little chubby. Yeah, he fighting dudes that suck. So it's like,
but you can tell Floyd ain't training, bro.
You can tell you're not training.
You can tell Floyd ain't training.
Yeah,
and that's why I don't think. That's why I don't think Floyd gonna entertain it just because Floyd like the attention. But I don't think he'll come out of retirement because to come out of retirement means you really have to train. Yeah. And Floyd been enjoying.
He gonna have to train for Manny, even though they both old. Yeah, they gonna have to train.
He knows that, and Floyd been enjoying his retirement for the last. How long he been retired for now? It's been.
But do you think the public will want to even see that?
No.
Yeah, the first fight wasn't really it wasn't a barn burner. It was just this guy's
two old men fighting. I don't care what no one says. Floyd probably is sharp for old ass man, 100%. I believe so, but. He's still old, bro. I don't want to see two grandpas.
Because I also feel like from that performance, Floyd probably could have beat Barrios too.
Probably.
Yeah. But Barrios.
Exactly. But
you
guess
don't
what?
Fight like Brian Norman. You don't want to fight like Boots and stuff like that.
Too much on their body, bro. It's old. But I ain't gonna lie. He fight Boots.
It's too old. It's too old. All it takes is one. You punch him on the shoulder one time. He can't pick a hand up the right way,
bro. That's and the reason I don't think it makes sense is like, all right, say he comes out of retirement. We talk, right? He fights Manny, right? Beats Manny, now he 51-0. We all know, and it depends on how he beats Manny too. Say he beats him easy, he make Floyd look like Floyd's back to being 25 again. Everybody gonna start talking about, all right. Now we got Devin Haney. Now we got Brian Norman. Yo, move up to 54, fight Boots. Like, come on.
Yeah, the
bro.
conversation's gonna start again.
It's
but
like,
Floyd is good with that in terms of like he don't give a fuck what people say.
He don't.
He's
but then guess
with
what though? People gonna be like, all right, see, that's why he pussy. That's why he cherry picking. That's what it's like, bro. Just
Floyd has endured so much hate in his career.
He really has.
The dude that walked past him, yo, Floyd, will knock you out.
He was tight though.
He was tight.
Yo, cause when you say, yo, Floyd, Floyd looking at him smiling. Like, he's like, oh shit, I'll knock you out. He said. He was tight.
He was tight, son.
I think it was bad,
when he went to London, I know it was political reasons, but when he went to London to the jewelry store, they was outside like they was talking crazy, bro.
Oh, I remember.
Yeah.
So I'm saying,
Floyd hasn't done a lot of respect. So I think if he comes back, I think he can do one and done. Manny, no. Like right now, Manny is planning his next fight. He thinking about the next fight. Like I know fighters always say, yo, I want to spend time with
the next fight?
Listen, better not be that Tank Dream. Better get out his
mind.
And I think that was a real thing because remember, Manny is with Al Heyman. A lot of people don't understand. Manny's PBC. So
I mean, you gotta know now. He fought PBC.
Yeah. Al Heyman, he loves Floyd. He loves Tank. So if it's something that's good for them, he will set it up. He will make it happen. Make sure they get their money. But Manny, listen, if you can't fight Floyd, this is what I think is gonna happen. If he can't get the Floyd fight, he won't fight Tank. He'll fight somebody else. He's going to lose. The next person Manny Pacquiao fights.
That's what I'm saying. Because let's name right now. Let's name from the 140 to the 147. Right? You have Teofimo. He not being T2.
I don't think he fighting nobody that's
what I'm saying. You got Tank. You got Haney. You got even Rolly. Honestly speaking, I think Rolly just throws.
That's dangerous.
That's dangerous fight. Like, do I think
Rolly don't show respect?
Exactly. Like
Barrios, I would say like now looking at it.
And now his confidence is high since he fucking after he got another belt after dropping Ryan. Like he knows. Like come on. Like
Barrios, and he got better coaches now too because he's in training with.
Oh yeah, he's not training with. Yeah.
Barrios. Now looking at it now, that was the perfect fight for Pacquiao. It
was the safest fight.
Like even if he would have lost, he wouldn't have gotten.
But I think destroyed. We said the last.
He just going to jab him.
Yeah, it was safest fight. It's the safest bet. Safest because he fight Brian Norman.
He gonna try to take your head off. Like even if he's unsuccessful. Just know you better duck when he throw them punches, bro. Like
and wasn't it? Pacquiao keeps falling forward. He might fall forward into a hook.
Yeah, he fall forward bad, bro.
Like, I don't know. I just don't think he's 46, bro. You made a lot of money in this sport. You're great. You're on the all-time great list, bro.
That's another fighter that's hard to pass over.
That's what I'm saying.
Like when I was making my top 10, I feel like Pacquiao's 8 divisions, he has to crack top 10. 8 divisions
has to,
is crazy.
Bro. He has to. So it's like, why do, and again, I love Roy, but why do what Roy did and fuck up your legacy, bro? Just why?
That's the shit, bro. That's one of these things where you gotta really be able to sit down and ask these fighters, and I think it has to be off camera too, because I feel like they give the cliche response. Oh, why are you still fighting? Oh, I love boxing. They give like
that shit off camera and keep that shit recorded.
I think Roy is the only person that said the real answer. He was like, boxing is not gonna retire me. I'm gonna retire from boxing. He's trying to make it seem like I know I can still do it, so I'm gonna do it no matter what people think. I'm gonna keep doing it until boxing shows me I can't do it. And I feel like boxing showed him a couple times.
That's what I'm saying. I'm confused. I think your body and boxing shows you can't do it.
I think boxing showed him, but
man, listen.
He probably feels like, he can talk good, he can walk good, so I can fight.
Yeah, because you keep going put to sleep instead of taking punishment. My bad. I didn't even see that. I didn't even see that.
But that's what's happening though, son. That's what's happening. But
stupid.
Hey man, shout out to Manny though. He came back. He did his thing. He didn't get hurt badly. That's the thing, because like I said, back in the day.
How do we know?
Well, from seeing, we didn't see.
That's what I'm saying. People don't understand. You be saying, "Yo, bro." There's some fights walk out the fight.
This was back in the day.
Some fights walk out the fights, no bruises, nothing. And I'm talking even for myself, right? Even the walk out fights, no bruises. Yo, the next day, my back, my shoulders, my kneecap. I didn't even get punched in these. My kneecap hurt.
46, bro.
And at 46, bro.
Even like at 29, like when I really work out like super hard, I got to do a lot of stuff to make sure I feel good,
bro.
Or else I'm going to be cooked for a while.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
When I was like, 18, 19, bro, I could do whatever. I don't even stretch.
Bro, I am 32 years old, and if I don't stretch,
it's gonna be a long day.
It's gonna be a long day, bro. So I know at 46 years old, and that's the thing too. If my thing is
feet hurt,
back hurt, feet hurt.
Yo.
But I think if Manny never been in wars though, then all right, I can see it. Like kind of like a Floyd, right? I can see it. Bro, you been in wars. I know your body hurting, bro.
Yeah.
I know your body's hurting.
And the thing about like with smaller fighters, sometimes the knockouts aren't like as vicious. So like the Morales fights and stuff like that, it's just a lot of punches being thrown back and forth. That's the punishment.
That's what people understand. Is like that's why with Roy, right? That's why Roy feel like he could talk well because he didn't take no punishment. Roy got put to sleep.
Yeah.
Roy gets put to sleep. So I'd hate to say it, but which is a good thing because your brain gets shut off. But when you taking punishment after punishment, Manny has. If y'all go back, and we're not talking about Manny at 47, go back to Manny's whole career and watch his fights. Bro, he's been in wars. In the Philippines, he's been in wars. When he came to America, he's been in wars. Some great fights.
He even stopped before he even came to America.
That's what I'm saying. Twice. He's been in wars. So imagine going through wars for like, how many years he's been in sport? Like 25 years plus?
He turned pro in 95.
So, bro, imagine going to war.
30 years.
For 30 years, bro. Your body hurts. That's why I'm confused on why he wants to come back. It makes no sense. I think that's what Flo is like. Yo, fuck this sport, bro. It's a lot.
Like I said, that's the conversation you gotta have off camera, and maybe you're not even gonna get the real answer. Only he knows, and maybe his family knows why he came back.
I mean, I have my thoughts on it. It's money.
Somebody told me before that
it has to be.
He was trying to run for. He wants to be the president of the Philippines.
He was. I thought he was running for that.
The country is corrupt. So it's hard. They do not want to let him become the president. So the big thing was if he can't become president, he's gonna fight again because like he don't got nothing. He don't feel like he has like nothing to do for his people. Because when he fight, he uplifts the whole country. Bro, I've never met a person from the Philippines that don't love Manny Pacquiao.
You know what? But he also gives a lot of money to the country, bro. I mean, that's why I feel like he's still boxing because people say he just gives money away. I don't know how true it is. I've never been to the Philippines. I don't know how true this is, but this is what.
Bro, you see the size of his team? They always talk about Floyd and how many people Floyd got around him. Manny have like 30 people with him all the time.
You never pay attention to that?
Manny has a bigger team than Floyd.
I always thought they were just like.
Cousins or something? Nah, those is niggas, bro. Those is niggas. Manny always got mad people with him, bro. Like when he goes for a run, bro. Those are his people, bro.
I promise you, I didn't know those. I really thought those like people from people from the neighborhood. Like you see,
sometimes he let people join it. Yeah,
that's what I thought. So you talking about majority of those people just his team?
Bro, that's people he's taking care of. I know the lifestyle is a lot cheaper in Philippines. He don't live in America, so the lifestyle is cheaper, but it's still people you're taking care of, bro.
People, somebody was telling me, man, he just goes and gives people money. For no, like, for legit for no reason. He just gives, like, he wants to feed the people and shit. Like, I understand that. But imagine fighting for it. Say you made $40 million and you say here, he said, I'm going to go home and I'm going to give $20 million just to people, just saying here. It's like, bro, that's a lot. And then think about it. Man, son. They say he gives money to he gives, I guess, I don't know how, again, this is just all speculation and shit I've heard. So none of this shit can be true. I don't know, right? But they say he gives money to the government too. Like, he just gives money. And I'm not seeing no change in the Philippines. I don't know. They say this shit is cheap to be down there, and I'm not, for the videos.
I just heard it's like very corrupt, and I was like, they'll never allow him to like, I think he was Senate, but they wouldn't allow him to be president because then he can make changes. So they're like, nope. You're not. Because
he makes a lot of money, so he probably really could make change out of his pocket. Yeah. And he probably is, and that's why he wants to be. That's probably why he wants to be president. And I'm saying probably because again, he probably wants to be president because he knows it's corrupt, and he probably has given so much money to the Philippines, and he's seen no change. So it's like, why am I giving like, bro? People say that you can go to the Philippines and rent shit for like it's just dirt cheap. So how am I giving $20 million to a country? Everybody's still poor.
Yeah, so
I mean that's
maybe that's the pride of his people. That's why he came back.
I think he just do what Floyd did, make some great investments and just make money on that. I don't know.
Yeah, but like Floyd really care about making money.
That's what I'm saying.
Manny care more about helping people.
Floyd care about
and
a
lot of times like people have like this image, but I don't think it's an image. I think that's just Manny, bro. Like when I first started boxing, like I read his book and I read about like how poor he was, and I was like, God damn, like he was
dirt poor.
He was like poor. Living in a hut
and people don't understand
with branches as your roof and stuff like that. People don't understand
poor in America, it's a lot different than being poor in other countries. So people like Floyd, they were poor in America, but in their mind, like, yo, money's gonna get me out. Bro. Like I gotta make it out. People like Manny, like their environment, everyone around their environment is poor. They're not really seeing a lot of rich people. So when they finally make it out, it's like I'm trying to help people get out because I know, like it's just different. Like it's just the environment is different and the culture too. It just a lot of
Third
times
world
just the
country.
culture.
It's a lot different. Like it's like I mean, Guyana is getting better now, but from stories I heard from my parents and stuff like that, even when I go back and see it, bro, it's like, bro, this
It's bad.
bro, it's like I don't really talk like money with a lot of people out there, but like the people I'm close to, like my real close family members, I tell them like certain things and they be like, "What? That's nothing." Like I gotta have to buy something that was like $35. Like, yeah, I got you. He looked at me like I was, and that shit clicked for me. I'm like, damn,
That
bro,
shit
this is
different.
$35, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
it different. I mean, shit. Yeah.
and I ain't shit up here. I ain't shit, but I ain't shit up here. But to them back there,
yo, facts.
yeah, you go.
Niggas ain't shit here. When we go back home though,
Yeah, you be some
kings,
yeah,
baby.
so.
That's why I go. That's
So
why
Manny
I
probably lived like a king out there, but you know he probably's at a point where it's like his money is not enough. So he gotta do something else to
But a lot of times that's bad. I don't know. It can be a good thing and a bad thing,
assassinate
bro.
him.
That's what I don't know.
I don't want to wish that on him, but that's how it goes, though. It's like, all right, you don't want to listen. Kept telling you chill out. You keep running.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know, man. I get the helping people because I like to help people. If I got it, I got it.
Nah,
whatever.
I don't.
But damn,
I don't. That should be hard. Man.
Hey man,
I don't like helping people like that.
Listen,
the reason why I don't like helping people because people be ungrateful, man.
It's true,
and it hurts.
Nah,
like if I give you something, just say thank you. Cool. I don't need nothing else. You don't got to OD and bring it up every month. If I give you something and then you just act like I ain't never give you nothing, I might not say it, but in my chest,
it hurts. Like, I ain't gonna front. It hurts.
Bro.
It hurts. Hey, I ain't gonna been there many a times, but again,
so
it's just
like helping people like that, bro.
It's just because I've been in the dirt, so a lot of times like I don't like that feeling, and when I see people that need some type of help, it's like, bro, I understand that feeling. Right? I just like, all right, I can help out. I'm not gonna. I got kids. I'm not gonna go the extra mile. But if I got it, it's like, all right, cool.
Yeah, same.
But I see, I help people out. And like next thing you know, niggas act like I never did shit. I'm like, damn, nigga, you got it, bro. Like,
I still help people, but I'm a little more cautious now. Like before, I was quick. Like, I got you. Oh, you need it. I got you. Oh, I got small. Now circle. It's like
that's what I'm saying. That was small circle. I got a small circle.
Manny is like opposite. Like
that's what I'm saying. Manny's me now. I've learned to instead of just feeding people. Learn how to help people feed themselves. Yeah, like that's what I do with a lot of people around me now. It's like, all right, if you need that, you down bad, I can get you something. I can help you get in a position to help you feed yourself. That's it. But I can't help you every time, bro. My family grown. I got a dog. That nigga eat a lot. My kids growing. They eat a lot. Every 5 minutes they hungry. So
yeah, so you should take care of. All right, so we're gonna move on for this card for now because we missed last week's episode. So we got to talk a little bit about the Ring 3 card, which I would say for America, this was the best card that Turkey put on in America. This was a great card.
I want to talk
first fight to the last fight. Nah, you gotta talk about this fight.
I get it. He asshole.
Nah, yeah, Turkey. Yeah. The reason why he's saying that is because Tim Tszyu got knocked out and. He made talk about we were only using him as a sparring partner, and like bro, like we knew as in the fighters and stuff like that, we know that he doesn't really love boxing. He's a fan that has money. He doesn't really have respect for the fighters themselves. But that's like mad disrespectful.
That's disrespectful, bro.
Even if you don't like him, like bro, you call this dude, we only gonna use it for a sparring partner. Bro, this dude is at the top of boxing.
He don't deserve to be on what in the future call or Riley season. It's like, bro, why?
All because he told him no before. He just had a crazy cut, got a crazy fight with Fundora, had his first loss. You wanted that rematch immediately. He was like, yo, no, I want to take my time. My team has other plans for me. And that's when he was like, yo, I'll never work with him again. So he held that. That was like 2 years ago. He held that in, bro.
That was weird, bro.
All the success Turkey has had, like, I ain't gonna front. Now it seems like the boxing public is on his side more than it was before. But he still held that in. Like, nah, one day he's gonna lose. One day he's gonna something bad gonna happen. I'm gonna keep talking shit about it. It's like, damn, boy.
Again, older people have never, ever stepped their foot in the ring. And people like him never going to. Like, he got money. It is what it is, bro. But that shit, money don't make you uncorny, bro. He's still corny for that. Like, you don't say that shit against someone that puts their life on the line at the end of the day. Bro. You could have just said, like, first, you just should never said nothing. That's it.
It wasn't even your promotion.
That's what I'm saying. You should have said, damn, great fight. Or whatever it is, right? whatever. If you want those subs, you could put an emoji. I don't know what the fuck. Or just be a man, just shut the fuck up and just keep that shit in house, bro. You don't need to say shit on social media. Like, you a grown man talking about another man that's putting his life on the line. And then you were talking about he don't deserve to be on Ryder season and we only use him as a sparring partner. Bro, who's we?
Like,
that's what I'm saying. Like, bro, who is we, bro? You don't fight, bro. Who is we? Who is we? You don't ever fight. You don't ever. Come on, son.
But it's like when Matias fought Puello and it was a close fight, which I feel like should go to a rematch. If you take somebody's title in a close fight like that, should be a rematch. So as Matias is answering the question, he said, "No. You are going to fight this guy."
Like, bro.
I don't even know who that dude is. I gotta look him up.
Who the hell
but Turkey was like, no.
He said,
this is who you're gonna fight. Do the face off. And I'm thinking just like,
I'm just like, I might be cool where I'm at, bro, because I don't have no.
You gotta be around people like that.
Like that, like because I'm gonna look at you like, bro. Yo, we talk after, bro. Let me finish my damn. What I'm trying to tell these people, bro. Like, yo, move. Because at the end of the day, it's like, what you gonna do? Kill me? Force me to fight? You can't force me to fight, bro. So at the end of the day, we could talk business when I'm done doing what the hell I'm doing. I just want to fight. This is my time. I won a title. This is my time. Yeah. Now come here and stop my shit short. Somebody, this is who you gonna fight. Yeah. Yo, get out the ring, bro.
And that's crazy because Matias has been like calling for a Teofimo fight for a while. That's the fight he really wants. And now it's like, well, I can't even tell my team let's work on that because it seems like we got to do this.
Yes, we can.
And even what's his name? Better BF was saying they was like, yo, are you gonna do a third fight? He said, yo, I ain't even want to do the second fight, but I guess I don't got no choice. He kind of like alluded. He kind of alluded to they probably like forced him to like fight.
Oh, no one can force y'all. Well, you know what? I don't know.
Probably weak teams. It's probably not the fight. Remember, the teams control everything.
Like I'm gonna say, I'm not in that position. I'm right here on the couch doing the podcast. So I don't know what conversation they had and how it really ran, but I just know me, and I'm quick to say, fuck you, walk out.
Bro, Turkey hold people for mad long. So I was at the fights.
Hold who?
Listen, I was at the fight. I forgot to tell you. I'm at the fight, Spring Food. So he has like, it's regular chairs, and he has like couch, basically. He has like a one-seat couch, like his throne, where he sits higher.
Like that?
Yeah, he sits higher than everybody. Yeah, he has like 2 seats next to him. Sometimes people like come and switch.
Yeah, okay.
So he has like his seat. When people come up, he grabs them and whatever he's saying, he don't let them go. And you just see them smiling like, cause like I was sitting behind him, so I can't see what Turkey is saying, but I just see everybody like this. And smiling, shaking their head, and Turkey just talking. Yo, whatever. People don't talk back, bro. They just like, okay, all right.
You see that? No, you know what though? That's what I always say, right? I always go with my gut. Because remember, and I'm not, because I remember they had the whole sparring thing, right?
Yeah.
Pretty much like since like a month and a half, bro. Somebody told me about it, and they said like, "Yo, come to the open sparring. They're gonna have an open sparring. Eddie Hearn's supposed to be there. Turk, like at first I thought people were just blowing smoke. You know, people always blowing whatever, right? They say Turkey's gonna be there. It just open sparring, just kind of like an audition. They didn't say for what. They would just say it's open sparring. So I'm thinking, you tell me open sparring, these guys gonna be here to obviously get a deal, see what's up, whatever. As time went on, it got close. Obviously, I'm injured, so I can't fight or I can't spar. But I think it was like the week of, they was like, yo, they're trying to get people. It's the auditions for like one of the Ryder season card. I think it's for the Canelo and Crawford, and they're actually still trying to get people for for the Haney fight too. Mm-hmm. Right? So I was telling me, yo, come down, yo, just come through, son. Even if I can introduce you. Nigga, I said no. I just said no. I was just like, one, being just again, just being in the sport of boxing and seeing the outcome, like just how he's maneuvering and just how he's moving. I really don't care to be around those people. I can't put on a fake face with people I don't know. I'll be honest. Can I do it for work? 100%. But can I do it for people I really don't truly fuck with? I don't know like that. No. You're not about to hold my hand, bro. If you have a conversation, you're not about to hold because I'm going to look at you like, bro, let my hand go, sir.
Like, Moses was like, yo, he kissed him like 5 times. I was dying because when they do that hug and they go side to side.
I mean, yeah.
He did that and Moses was like, dang, he's still kissing him. I was dying, son. Like, come on.
See, I understand that gesture because, again, I'm French, and again, same word French and Dutch. I understand the culture, kids or kids. So I understand that doesn't bother me, but you're not about to keep doing it over and over, left and right. I'm like, yo, my hands. I'm out. Like you gonna feel like he will feel me pull my hands away.
Holding people's hands, it's
bro. I'm that's you know you gotta do. You just make up excuse, yo. Hey man, shit, white call, yeah, yo. I'll make an excuse, just leave. I don't know, man. I just don't like how he maneuver. I don't like how he's moving, yo. That's what Canelo call out Crawford because he hold.
Yeah, he said we seen it. He said no, I didn't do nothing.
We seen it, buddy. We seen it. Yo, this thing is stupid, yo. Oh, I don't know, man. That's y'all excellency, bro. That's y'all peoples.
Hopefully he figures out how to be a correct boxing promoter because he's getting the fights. He's getting the names. I don't think he's doing the matchmaking the best yet, but he's getting the names. He just got to work on the matchmaking because just because you got two people that have good names, I don't mean they're gonna have a good fight together. And he's learning that the hard way. But his card in Queens was dope. Shakur and Zepeda had a good fight. Shakur got a chance to show the people that he's not a runner, which is crazy. They call him a runner off of that one fight. I don't think his style is a runner. He
steps back.
He doesn't run.
He steps back.
Yeah,
yes. Is he boring for the majority? Yes.
Yeah, he's not really.
But he's not running, bro. He just steps back. He really just steps back and gets the fuck out the way.
They call him a runner, but
I don't know what. I don't know.
He changed that narrative though. So he changed the narrative, but
this still has shit to say though.
Which they always will. And I feel like for this fight, this is why I wanted to really talk about this fight because Hamza and Berlanga. But for this fight, the thing about Shakur, I don't really want to break down Shakur certain things too much. In fact, I guess I should because we posted on TikTok and then people come base, they circling back like, yo, you was actually right. Shakur, yes, he has a good shoulder roll. He's good in the pocket. But Shakur has very slow feet. And the positions that Zepeda put him in is not because Shakur was like, yo, let me just sit there. No, he had no choice. He had to fight Zepeda that way.
They know, because
he even said it too. He was like, yo, Zepeda made me do certain things. He don't have fast feet.
He don't. We've called that shit out. Bro, if y'all been watching us from day one, we call that shit out. I think.
Yeah. Even in the audio, before the video,
that's what I'm saying. A while ago, we say he has slow feet.
Yeah, that's not his thing. He's more like what Money made Mayweather towards the end of his career. He's fighting bigger dudes. He didn't have to move as much. He's more of just catching and stuff like that. He didn't have to like a lightweight and stuff. He got to be a little bit faster because these guys are just as fast as him. So he moves his feet more. Shakur has slow feet, and I give him a lot of credit for catching those shots and making Zepeda, just throw at his body. He's catching everything and shooting off of it.
That shit was nice.
Now I need Shakur to fight a legit power puncher because the last time he fought a power puncher, which was Edwin, he didn't even want the punches to touch his body. Yeah, he was hurt, but he didn't want the punches to touch his body. And also, he needs to fight a fighter with good defense.
You know what's crazy, right? Like thinking back now, because we've definitely made jokes about that fight, right? Him running and whatnot. Again, if I'm being honest, we don't know. One, we've never been in Shakur's camp, so we don't know if he for his body. Like, we don't know how his body felt for that fight. So who knows? Maybe, because I think too, a lot of fighters don't understand, right? And I'm seeing throughout some of these camps and shit like that. There's a lot of fighters going there with cracked ribs, bruised ribs, fractured hands, all that shit. They're just not gonna say it, right? This is what we do. Sign the contract. It is what it is. We keep it pushing. No excuses. We don't know if maybe he had a fractured something. Maybe that's why he didn't want to get touched. Because I ain't gonna lie, if you ever had a fractured rib and you sparred, just sparring alone, mind you, we got 16-ounce gloves when we spar. If you had a fractured rib, that shit hurts. So imagine somebody with actual power, with 8-ounce gloves. And you check like, oh, fuck that. Yeah. That could be again, people gonna be like, oh, you making excuses. The one that stopped making excuses has never stepped in the ring. Yeah. So I truly don't give a fuck what y'all think.
It's little shit speaking. Like, I remember one of my amateur fights, my left knuckle was my right knuckle was swollen bad. And I thought I was okay. The second my hands got wrapped, I said, I cannot punch hard with this hand.
Man, you know it.
I cannot punch hard with this. I knew it. Like, for the second it was wrapped up and I went like this, it was like, how your hands felt? I was like, yes, I knew. I was like, I can't punch hard with this hand, bro.
Punch.
Like, I could throw it, but it ain't gonna be nothing that's real. So
I've been there before. I've been there before with ribs, hands. The difference is though, is like, I'm I tell people all the time I'm mentally ill. So regardless if I just got big ego, so regardless if I'm hurt, I'm not gonna show it. I'm gonna show you, and I'm not gonna show you because I feel like if I start moving different than how I'm like, when I'm like people used to me seeing, they're gonna be like, oh, he's hurt. So I'm just gonna be like, crack ribs or not, I'd figure a way how to defend it in the pocket. It's not gonna work out all the time, but I'm gonna try. Shakur's smart, so maybe he had something, and he was like, "Fuck that," because I'm not gonna front. I spar with Edwin, bro. That nigga can crack. That nigga can crack, bro. Crack. After I go front, they can crack me twice. I was like, all right, I gotta really be on your ass, nigga. So I just started, and that's not Shakur's fight though. Shakur don't really step to niggas like that. So stepping to him was a little easier, but I'm not gonna take it away. I'm not gonna take away from his power, bro. Nigga can crack. So man, 8-ounce gloves. There was one hook he landed. I was like, yeah, I ain't gonna front. Bitch, 8-ounce gloves, I could have propped, baby.
Hey, you bigger than Shakur too.
There you go. I ain't gonna front. I started thinking this one hook he landed. I was like, I see why Shakur was moving. I'm just retarded, like I said. I'm mentally ill. So you land that hook, I'm like, all right, I ain't gonna move. I'm just gonna gun it to you and keep it, show you that you're not gonna land that shit again. But again, in that moment, I was like, yeah, I could see why Shakur was moving. Yeah, so. We wasn't in camp, so we don't know if he was injured or not. I just know for the last fight though, that's a Zepeda fight, and it was a great performance.
Yeah, it was the right. Like I was saying with the episode with Kenny before, I was saying that's the fight to do that because Zepeda does throw a lot. I remember we had the conversation too. Zepeda, even though he has a lot of knockouts, he's not a power puncher.
I was about to say, I seen that in the comments, because people were saying, because the same thing you said, let's see him do that with someone that has power. And people in the comments,
but people that have power don't throw that much. It's like a balance. It's like you ain't gonna find. Well, who knows? It might be somebody we don't know about. But usually, it's only one Pacquiao that I know of that got power and throws that much. Yeah, exactly. Usually, it's always like a mixture.
It's always mixed. Somebody that throws hard, like Tank, throws minimal, but he's like a truck. And then people like
even
Zepeda.
like Pitbull got power, but he don't throw a lot. Like it just hooks.
It's hooks. It's not. There's no sub behind it. But I saw what people was talking about. Like same thing you said, right? When he's like, all right, let's see him do the same thing with someone that can crack, right? Someone like an Edwin. But then someone in the comments like, so Zepeda got all these knockouts. It's like, Zepeda throws a lot, bro. Watch the fights. Zepeda.
That's the shit, bro.
Name me a fight or name me multiple fights where you see Zepeda set shit up and just bang, bang. Dudes went to sleep. You might be able to find them.
That's what Rolly was saying
majority of the fight.
Rolly was saying he said real punches don't gotta throw that much.
Exactly. So majority of Zepeda's stoppages has been breakdowns. Bang, 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 bang. A lot of punches.
They can't take it no more.
And I'm not gonna front. Shakur showed that Zepeda really don't even aim his punches.
Yeah,
he just
throwing. He just throws.
Because a person that knows where you're throwing, after a while, you can break through a shoulder roll. You know, all right, nigga, I'm hitting the same spot. Yeah. Exactly. Go around, go over, shit like that. My boy's hitting the same thing, doing the same punch over and over. I was like, all right.
I always say, like, to close it off, for the fans that's always calling people casuals, y'all actually casuals, but I'm not gonna call y'all that. For those fans, I gotta understand it is certain things that you will never understand unless you fight. It don't matter how long you watch the sport, if you grew up in the sport, if you love. It's people I know that grew up in gyms.
Still don't know shit. Don't know no
shit. It's certain things, bro, that you're gonna learn when you actually do it. And I would say, yo, if you're a big boxing fan, take an amateur fight. Train for a fight. You really like boxing?
And we not even talking about, because there's some people that have fought a couple times in amateurs, still don't know what the fuck they're talking about. But you have to actually be in the sport, bro. Like, we talking about we talking about racking up your fights, going to these tournaments.
Try. You don't gotta go pro.
Exactly. Just go through the amateur cycle, and you really see. I'm not talking about no 5 fights and maybe a club tournament, maybe try to go to gloves. Like, no, we talking about go through the amateur ranking. You start to realize, like, this shit is not what you thought it was, bro. Shit different.
And we know y'all not gonna do that. So
exactly.
Sometimes you gotta shut the fuck up. All right? Just let the people that actually do the shit talk about the shit, all right? Oh man, Future Legends episode 73. Don't forget if you made it this far, like, comment, subscribe. But
we need money, man. Subscribe, bro. Bro, I'm hungry.
We out.